Okay, this is a video based on the Nvidia RTX 5050. I want to state completely at the beginning of this video, I picked these up brand new open box for $170 each. I got several of them. So my review is based on $170 purchase price versus $249. And I have a 3-fan Asus model in this computer right here that thing goes for like $289. I'm not certain I would pay that much for this card, but at $170, this is a pretty solid video card. This one is still wrapped up. This is a Zotac. I picked this up for $170, brand new, but it was open box. And I'll do a quick little video of this playing Fortnite. I'll go through. It's all going to be at 1080 because I got 3 computers in this room and I don't feel like moving these monitors around. But I like this card for what I paid for it. Now, I'm not using any capture card or anything. This is a PC that I have for sale. I just built it yesterday. This is 1080p, performance mode, and I have it set to view distance, textures, epic, and meshes low. Pretty much the basic settings, but it is cranked up. I'll start the game and resume the video. Just make a quick clip of this. Here we are, dropping into the game. I'm pumping 270 frames per second. Not a whole lot of action going on. The video I made to sell this computer, I was hitting 300 frames per second. But again, this is 1080p, performance mode, no ray tracing, none of that kind of stuff. Basic settings, but it is cranked up. So here we are, we're finally in the game. We've landed, and I'm trying to get some action going on to show you what this video card is capable of. I hear some shooting going off. I'm gonna head towards it. There they are. I'm gonna hit them with the car. I love hitting people with the car. It's probably my favorite thing to do in this. Okay, I'm pleasantly surprised with it. I think it's doing pretty friggin' good. But again, we are in performance mode. We're not doing anything too crazy yet. Let me change the settings on this. I'll go DirectX 12 and I'll try and run it in Epic. Okay, now I have it set to DirectX 12. Quality presets, custom. Epic. Post-processing low. I don't usually use that, period. And Nvidia low latency. But I am using, I think I said this already, DLSS. I'll get back to it as it loads. Okay, here we are just in the beginning lobby. So turning on DirectX 12 has certainly affected the frame rate a little bit. Still quite playable. And I'll get back to it when I hit the drop. So here we are on the drop. DirectX 12. Everything cranked up to Epic. Now that we're actually in the game, the frames have picked up quite a bit. And once I hit the ground and start having some action, some more video detail, I'll get back to it again. Okay, here we are. We've landed. DirectX 12, everything cranked up to Epic. A little more video detail for this thing to produce now. I'm pleased with it. We're still hitting 150. At times we're hitting 200. Depends on how much video detail it's being required to produce. Let me go see if I can get us in a battle somewhere and get that going. Get into a firefight. Okay, here we go. Somebody's shooting at me. Get some action going on here. Yeah, don't ever shoot at me. I wasn't even paying attention to what frames I was getting. I was too busy fighting. Still, pretty respectable performance. I'm content with this card for what it's doing, especially what I paid for it. I'm going to restart this again. I'm going to turn on ray tracing, and I'll do a video on that, and I'll do a brief segment on that, and we'll see how it does with ray tracing. Okay, here we go again with the settings. I'm still running DLSS, set to quality, everything turned on. Let me turn some shadows on. Let's turn it all the way up because people want to know what this thing's going to do. Ray tracing is applied, turned on, and we're going to go into the game and then I'll be back. Okay, we're just in the start lobby here. Turning ray tracing on and cranking and everything up all the way. Slowed the card down a little bit, but it usually settles in a little better once you're in the game. And I'll come back to you. Oh, here we are, coming on the drop. Let me find, I'm going to try and land out of the way so we can get some video. Okay, we're coming in on a drop. The card maxed out. Maximum settings I can get out of it on the drop. Right now I'm getting 72 frames per second, 73. But again, this is maximum settings, but Fortnite is relatively made to run on a lot of machines. But ray tracing takes a lot of your video memory. Look, I'm getting a little bit of input lag right there. But so far, it's still settling in. It'll settle in a bit better once I land. See, it's already getting a little bit better. I like to make Hulk look as dorky as possible. That's why it's got the cheese feet in the little backpack. Okay, now we've landed. Max settings. She's not doing bad. Oh, maybe we can get some battling in here. Where'd he go? Come here, I want to kill you. Don't run away. There we go. I like this card. This card is going to do ray tracing in this game. I don't know why this card is getting so much hate. It's acceptable. Okay, I'm trying to find an area with water. I'm heading towards some water to see how the ray tracing actually looks on this. But still pretty good performance, I feel like. Right now, she's doing 69. Okay, there we go. We got some water, so we're going to get some reflections here. See how she does. I find this card okay. We're dropping down into the 50s now, but again, this is maxed out. You can always go down to high instead of epic if you're not happy with the performance of it. But I think this card is okay. And the ray tracing looks pretty darn good, actually. I usually don't run ray tracing. I don't care for ray tracing, but that's why people buy NVIDIA cards. That's what they want. So you gotta do that. Oh, she just dipped down to 50 there, but playable. Like I said, maximum settings on this with ray tracing, but I am running DLSS. So here we are. I'm gonna run Furmark. This benchmark is gonna be at 1080p. I haven't even had this card go above 60 degrees Celsius. It is a cool running card. We're pulling 129, 130 watts, which is what this card is rated to, 130 watts. And we're going to let Furmark run. Let it do its thing and give us the results. The fans have kicked on. I think they kick on at 50, 55. Now it's hit 60, 61. Still a cool running card. This is a triple fan model. The guy wanted 190 for this, and I just told him, I said, yeah, I'm not paying that much for a 50-50. And I said, I picked this up for 170. Thought it was a really good price for this. I'm letting Furmark do its thing, let it complete. It's hit 62 degrees Celsius. Cool running card. Still doing its thing. We're at 99% usage. And there we go. Just under 8,000 points, 131 frames per second at 1080p, 63 degrees Celsius for the benchmark. I find this card personally to be extremely acceptable. It's going to crush 1080p gaming. You're going to be able to run stuff, you know, at high settings. Turn on ray tracing if you want. I have 1440 monitors in here, but I got 3 computers in this room, and I don't feel like moving everything around. And this is more a 1080p mid-tier, if you're going to build a mid-tier gaming PC. So I'm okay with this card, especially for what I paid for it. This is the PC that it's running in. It's a Ryzen 7 5700G on an Asrock Gaming 4 B550 motherboard, 16 gig of DDR4, 3600 megahertz. It's got a 1 terabyte drive in it, crucial 1 terabyte drive in it. And that's the 3-fan Asus model. I'm quite satisfied with this card. So I'm going to wrap this video up, throw my final conclusions in. This is the other 5050 I got, 8 gig model, Zotac. I don't know that well, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to run 1440 with this card with epic high settings. And again, Fortnite is pretty easy to run, but at 1080p, this card is going to be quite capable. 1440, you may have to turn down medium, but it's going to run. With Nvidia cards, I'm an AMD fanboy. I usually run AMD. Nvidia, when I flip PCs, I go with Nvidia because this is what people want. This is what people like. I don't know what the thing is with AMD cards. People love them. I think Nvidia cards are overpriced. This card is definitely overpriced. If they priced this at $200, $209, $219 would be pushing it. I think they would be a lot more popular because there are a lot better options at this price point. Like I said, you could pick up a used 3060 12 gig card for around $200, give or take, depending on where you buy it. But it's not a bad card. It's just horribly priced. Same like I've used the 3050 in some builds too. That's not a bad card. It's horribly priced. And those 3050s are going for what this thing is going for. If your budget is $250, $280, there are better options. But if you can find one of these on sale, you know, Black Friday and all that's coming up, Christmas is coming up, so they'll be on sale. But $249, I think it's kind of pushing it. I think Nvidia's greedy and they're charging too much for these cards. But it's not a horrible card. It's horribly priced. That's a wrap.